sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward sports clothes. Check out our full-line merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Good morning. Hi.
Penn Island, live from Penn Island.
Oh, Penn Island is so beautiful.
At this time of the year.
Oh, and then when you get an opportunity to meet Justice, like in person, oh,
lovely.
Do you know, so it's cold out.
Yeah, no shit.
Hi, good morning.
Is it?
No, you know what we were
Good
all
morning.
talking about? The craziest thing is, like, when you're driving into work today, like, legit, like, you watch the temperature drop. The sun comes up and the temperature drops. So that was fun. And, like, I was telling these guys, this is going to sound really weird, and maybe I just remember this from, like, when I was a kid, and I used to hunt a lot, right? And when it goes, like, right through your pants, when like, literally, when you're walking, when it goes right through your pants, like, you feel it right through your pants, you know it's cold.
You need long johns under there.
It's miserable cold.
I still wear long johns, man.
Do you really?
I do too, yeah.
I'll look like a cowboy if I got to. I don't give a damn.
I always thought they were the most uncomfortable things.
No, I like them.
Did
They're
you
comfortable
really?
to me, yeah.
Oh, no, I'll take my underoos. I would put. Do you guys remember underoos, man?
Yeah.
Shout out to underoos.
They used to match, right? Didn't they used to match?
I'd wear the underoos under there, but no way. I didn't like the long johns. You're gonna have to excuse me if I start crying at the beginning of the show. I hope that you guys can accept that, and maybe we can all share a tear together. Okay. To think about life without Skip is going to be really weird.
Sean, are you being a jerk?
Brandon
massive gaping hole that the Lions have to address this year.
Another gaper.
To say goodbye to yesterday.
Just give me a second.
Play the video for Sean. Lock in, guys.
Just give me a second, okay?
I want you to watch this, Sean.
No.
You got to hear it too, JB. There you go.
The best was hearing JB.
We gonna give him a round of applause,
I can hear
man.
JB's giggle in the other room. Listen,
Going up over there, Skip.
Shout out Skip.
the
man.
one thing I'll never understand, like, and I'm so serious, I'll never understand in this town how somehow, some way, certain guys get on a pedestal. I'll never get it. Like, and I'm not being disrespectful. I'm shooting straight. This guy has turned into an absolute, like, cult hero.
Yeah.
He has, like, legit, right? Nothing against the guy, okay? Skip, like, props.
Skip.
I'd love if you stuck around. Like, people love you. You seem like a great dude, okay?
He's going to coach.
But what? Am I missing?
He's going to coach.
Am I missing something?
He was good for a shot.
Listen.
This ain't like other ones that
like
didn't
other
produce.
Listen to me.
people,
Other
right?
backups
He
have
was good.
not produced.
They have not yet.
at
They
the
haven't
same
caught
level.
touchdowns. That's true.
Yeah, come on.
They
now.
haven't caught touchdowns.
Skip was a key reserve for this team, and
JP,
it
help
will.
me out. Help me out.
Yeah.
Come on, JP.
You gonna
I'm
miss Skip.
failing already.
Y'all
Come on,
playing, bro.
JP, the laugh will do it enough. I like.
Y'all gonna miss Dan Skipper,
No,
man. Stop
okay,
playing.
We
So-
will, but yeah.
You know what I was having fun with. So we talk so much about the Woodward chat, and boy, every day we could do a show on the Woodward chat. Like, Maz, you should have seen the look on Maz's face. Maz just goes, like, it makes him so angry. And dumb arguments happen every day. All right, like when it was announced that Skip was retiring, you should not Skip. I would have thought that Frank Ragnow was retiring again, right? There was more reaction out of Skip retiring than Frank Ragnow retiring. Like, come on. Stop it.
This is what happens when you have a team that doesn't win. They don't win. The Tigers didn't win with Inge. This team didn't win with Skip and the other guys that were up and down off the practice squad. This guy, we fell in love with him at Hard Knocks because here's a guy that's been cut, 20 times?
Yeah.
Kept at it.
Yeah.
Props. I mean that. Props.
Yeah. So guys like Detroiters, what else do we got right now?
We
How many-
we relate to the Skips of the world.
We do.
Exactly. And
We
you
do.
respect it, man. He came here and he was actually able to make it a home. You talked about him being a journeyman his whole career. He came here and he was a solid producer for this team. He came in key spots when you had injuries on the offensive line, and that he is the type of depth piece that you are going to miss. Like, we can laugh all we want, but
That's not really
I'm
it.
telling you. Like,
the type of depth piece that we missed so much, we cut him last
Like,
August.
yeah.
yeah,
Right.
but then brought
And then
him
he
right
started
back.
for us.
Y'all cut him so you can put him on the practice squad. He was always going to be on the team.
And then he started for us.
So I'm just saying.
He's like a Detroiter. He is a guy, we all work hard. We all want more.
Go.
Talk about a blue collar dude.
Can he hit
That's
a golf ball like 450 yards like Inge?
I don't think
Can
so.
he dunk on a 14?
Don't disrespect
Foot
the skipper
rim.
like that.
I bet you he
Brandon
can hit
Edge.
as many home runs as Inge in the home run derby.
in the home run derby?
Yeah.
All right.
Brandon Edge.
All right.
Not even close.
Okay.
And look, Inge became a coach now, and this guy's going to become a coach.
Okay. All right.
You get off his ass.
I'm not. I'm asking a legitimate question.
Leave Skip alone, man.
You want Angry Bird to come after you?
No, he is
You
angry
want
today,
Angry
though.
Bird to come after you?
Why are you wearing that today, Maz?
I just dug it out literally from the bottom of the closet today.
Yeah.
It's warm.
Well,
It's
who are
cozy.
you paying homage to? with
Drew
wearing that?
Petzing. I'm paying homage to Drew Petzing.
Oh my God.
You got to be all the way bald for that.
He wants to pay homage to Drew Petzing by wearing a Cardinals shirt.
I mean, it's where he came from.
What the?
If this doesn't show you guys that I have 90% of all leagues in my closet, I think I paid $25 for this sweatshirt. It's warm. It's a starter. Good quality.
Do you have more Cardinal gear at home or Bear gear at home?
Cardinal.
You really, truly do?
Well, this is all I have from the Cardinals. And the Bears,
So
I
then
have.
you have more Bear gear
No,
at
the
home.
Bears, I have one T-shirt. Oh, yeah,
Uh-huh.
JB gave me my jersey. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have more Bears gear. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. So, all right, can we be serious about Skip for just a second?
Yeah.
All right, because I like seriously the fact that he ended up on the Pantheon, the Mount Rushmore for some people is. I'm sorry, it's beyond fucked up in my
Leave
mind, but that's
people
okay.
alone, man. Let 'em have
That's
it.
all right.
Let him have it.
Can we? All right.
We've
So
uplifted worse people.
that's true.
Yeah, that is
come
true.
on,
That
man.
is
That's
100.
like,
Okay.
call him out,
Okay.
man. Reason
Okay.
with me.
But you know what? It's almost like every time the wound starts to heal, there's a Skipper moment, and somebody picks at it. It makes me think of all of them again.
Right,
So
right.
maybe it's not the Skipper moment. It's the fact that
It's
like sometimes it's like seriously, I have moments like that now. Like to somebody like KG, "Psst, KG, can you explain this to me? And then KG will explain it to me, and I'll go,
it's the philosophy.
okay, I still don't get it, but thank you. I
Right.
appreciate
It's
it.
the philosophy of it.
All right, so how much legitimately, from a football standpoint, do you miss a guy like Dan Skipper?
Well,
Like,
I
mean-
like honestly,
Okay.
honestly, how
He
much?
is a step below a Graham Glasgow. Could play a couple positions, and
So is
that's
that
it.
one more depth piece that we have to add now?
Yeah. That's another
You need
hole
a
in
backup
your whole
offensive
line.
lineman.
You know
we
what?
laughing this week.
You guys, we have a pretty big shopping list,
do.
okay?
Yeah,
We do.
I would much rather have Skip on this team than not have him. And yeah, you just
guess
created
what, Sean?
another hole.
The NFL lets you get better. It's called free agency. Mm-hmm. It's called trades.
If you decide to use it, of course.
yeah, there is a
For
way.
a team like this, though,
There's a way you can have a shopping list, like you go to
need
Kroger or a shopping list, and you could fill your needs inside of a day or two.
You think so this offseason?
You can fill it. You can. And I got to say,
I
think the guy knows that he's got an anvil over his head. He's got to step his game up.
I think KG and I are on the same page here, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, KG. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me say this, and then you can yell at me if you disagree.
okay.
Is it doable? Is it possible to put it together next year? Well, of course it is.
Yeah.
I really think what we're talking about is a 2 off-season thing. I do. I don't think you can do everything this offseason. I don't. I'm sorry.
No, because you have a lot to do on the offensive line, but conversely, the defensive line needs a lot of adjustments too. You're losing a lot of interior, defensive tackle depth, and then you still need an edge rusher. At least in my eyes, and you're losing AQM most likely. So yeah, no, I totally agree. And it's just, you can pour all the resources into the offensive line, but what does that really mean for the defense? I don't know if you can do all of that in one offseason with the draft picks that you have and just the free agent capital you'll be able to spend.
I know that we live in an era where pretty offenses are very, very important, okay? It is, okay? And I think we have a lot of pretty attributes with our offense, okay? Except where it's important. Our offensive line is not like what it was even last year.
Right.
It's not, okay? All right. Defensively, guys, we're more of a mess than I think people want to admit. We are. We're more of a mess than I think people want to admit. And that's why, Maz, to your point, and this is why I always tell people to take a big, deep breath around draft time, okay? Because people will lose their mind over the first pick. And we did this last draft day, KG. You were in with Bischoff and I.
Yep.
And I said, hey, do you guys know this? You didn't like the first round draft pick, huh? Okay. Do you know there's a second day of the draft?
No. Sean, come on, dog.
I swear to God. Now hold on.
I don't believe it.
Listen to me. Listen to me. JB, and then when the second day of the draft is done, you are never going to believe this. Do you know there's a third day of the draft?
Tenderism.
Do you know there used to be 8 rounds in the draft?
Fake news.
Remember the 8-round draft? Was it 12 rounds at one time?
Maz, I got more news for you. Do you know once the draft is over, do you know what else you can do?
Undrafted free agents.
How'd you know?
And you could save money.
How did you know?
We
Just
actually
hitting
know the undrafted route very well.
But if you act now, I'm like Billy Mays, but if you act now, then during training camp, you can sign cuts. So there's a way to fill the shopping list, okay? 100% agree with you, Maz. I think there's too much work to do to get us back to the point that we were at last year.
If you do it their old way, they have to step out of themselves, realize that the shopping list is pretty big, and they must.
It
and
really is.
I say must use the free agent pool, sign guys. I'm sorry if you can't re-sign this guy and that guy. That's just the way it is. Because we need to win now. Because these guys are entering their prime. Their prime goes. In football, it could go in a freaking game. Look at Kirby. Look at Branch. It could go, man, in a game. And your prime's over. You got to win now.
So we do that. What's it called? Like, Maz, we played yours the other day. The Jack's car wash confession.
The confession, right? Car wash confession.
Where you confessed you're a Bear fan and you love the Bears and nobody's going to beat them and all that. Okay?
I confess I was a Caleb's
fan. The best.
Yeah. Go Bears, beat the Rams.
All
yes.
that stuff,
yes.
all right?
Yes.
Morning, Cam.
Look,
Sweet potato Cam.
Look, Cam just walked in. Dude looks like he got back from the Siberian front.
Right.
My man.
Cam
that's the way you do it,
Cam
though, Cam.
Cam takes 2 buses and a train to get here.
Like, Cam, that's the way you do it. Look, like, he's peeling off layers of clothes.
You damn right.
He's got his, big, Siberian wool cap on. My man.
It's that
All right.
kind of day.
So, Maz, you know what my listen, what's it called? The car confession was yesterday?
Your confession.
Honestly, right now.
These are my
That you hate me?
confessions.
No, you hate me. You've confessed that. No, Kristen heard it.
I was just angry.
No.
Happy birthday, Kristen.
You need how to deal with your anger in more
My anger is off the
helpful
hook.
and productive
I know.
ways,
I
okay?
just made an appointment with another psychologist.
So,
This anger has got to go.
legitimately, are we closer to the 9-8? Golly gee, we almost got into the playoff team, or are we closer to being the Super Bowl or bust team right now?
We're closer to last year.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody could argue that.
Matter of fact, we're worse than we were last year.
It's a fact.
Potentially. No. Again, in the interest of being fair, let's see what the draft holds. Let's see what free agent holds.
Are you drafting Lawrence Taylor?
Maybe, Maz, maybe Brad, the light bulb went on, and he isn't going to do business as usual. Okay, maybe he isn't.
He's going to get Lindenbaum, our center,
And-
26 years old.
Maybe not Lindenbaum, but
Do you know what I would say? I would still say at that point in time, is it enough to fill the holes that suddenly exist with this team? And I don't know I fear the answer to that question. I do. Because I'm not going to sit here and say I know the answer, because I don't.
Then they're stupid.
I am not one of those guys that likes to look in the crystal ball and say, well, I know for a fact this is going to happen. I'm willing to hear both sides, but all I can do right now is look at where things are right now. And we all agree, right? We all agree that there are more holes on this team than we want to admit, okay? So can all those holes be filled this offseason? I've got my questions. I do. I've got my... So now we legitimately are talking about starters. Who are going to be starters on the offensive line? And how do we replace Skip? Like,
you say what you want. Somebody got injured. Skip was right there. You ain't got that no
well,
more.
that's the reality
you
of it.
ain't
That's
got that
the
no more.
sad reality of it.
Maybe he'll come out of retirement like Ragnow did for that 30 minutes.
His hamstrings hanging off the bone.
Right.
I can do it,
I'm
Coach.
fine.
Leg hanging off.
I can do it.
That just shows you the guy don't know. He don't even know what pain is. These guys don't know pain. They play through everything. They're freaking warriors. Take care of them, Brad. Help them out a little, man.
This is where we're at, guys. Oh, well.
If
Y'all
the
leave
Bears
Skip
can
alone.
fill their team in a year, we could fill our team.
Favorite Skip moment, 248. I joke, I kid.
Hey, he threw up for the squad, man. He threw up in the locker room for the squad.
He threw up
I
for the
respect
city.
it.
Was that the
Salute,
moment or was
man.
it the touchdown?
You said what?
Was that the moment or was it the touchdown?
It was.
Was it thrown up in a garbage can or was it being a novelty
His most famous was the Cowboy game
party?
when he reported and
See,
it didn't happen.
Can I tell you something? You know what two
forgot about-
moments?
yeah,
Two
come
moments
on
stick
now.
out to me, and I want you to think about this. Mm-hmm. Okay, the puking in the trash can. Okay, aside,
That's great.
All right.
Or whatever he was doing.
There's the
like Dan
touchdown.
said.
There's the touchdown against the Bills, right? Boy, what a great memory that is. We got absolutely decimated by Josh Allen that afternoon. Wow, was that fun?
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
That
one.
was so
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
If I didn't just see it on the video. tribute.
I remember.
Then there was
Every
the
five
Dallas
members.
game where there was. I'm not joking. I pride myself on not getting too crazy emotional anymore. There was about a 15-second span where I was in my buddy's basement and I was afraid I was going to break something in my buddy's basement.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing if I'm a moron and break something in my own house, but they're really, like, do you ever get, I'm not being funny now.
Oh, God, yeah.
KG's laughing at me right now. Do you ever get like that? And I literally say, if I don't walk away, something bad's going to happen. Like, I'm going to break something. So what I do at my house is I walk back on my, like, you guys are over my house, like the back deck.
Yeah.
And I pace.
Yeah.
I pace, okay? But I'm at my friend's house. I'm like, what do I do? What legitimately, what do
Start breaking this shit. Like,
Right? That's it. So I ran in the bathroom. I ran in the
I'm
bathroom.
wearing in the bathroom.
Because it's like, I'm going to break something in one of my oldest friend's basements and feel like an absolute asshole doing that.
It's a culmination of the abuse that we have taken as a Lion fans.
100%.
I can't still wrap
We
my
have
head
PTSD.
around. I can't wrap 2014. I'll never wrap it. I won't. And I know maybe they don't go anywhere. But that game, at that moment, was stolen. Not only did they wipe out a penalty, and don't tell you why, then you got Des Bryant running on the field with no helmet. First of all, if you run on the field, that's a penalty. Nope. Let's just push that under the...
Literally hold this whole helmet
Yeah.
over his
Yeah.
bleeping head.
He's not in the game.
So-
He's on offense.
So isn't that funny? Our newly anointed hero, Skip! Our newly anointed hero, like his two greatest moments were in games that we were humiliated. That's cool.
But a good one. We did win that throw-up game.
That's okay.
did
Well, we
win
did
that
win the.
We
throw-up
won that
game.
throw-up
Okay,
game.
well, that's great. So he's two on.
He
field
had
moments.
good games.
What did I send you guys
Relax.
yesterday? A picture.
Relax.
Remember the picture I sent you yesterday?
What did you send?
It was like a memory that popped up on Facebook.
Oh, with Caleb with his shirt off. That's
No,
right.
it was the Lions beating the Rams to get
yeah.
to the
No,
beating
the
the
Bucks.
Bucks,
The Bucks.
The
It was
Bucks.
to
the
get
Bucks.
to the NFC Championship game. It was yesterday. Was the time 2 years ago, And I don't think it feels like that feels like it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago. And it was the headline of the New York Post, America's team, the Detroit Lions, are going to the NFC Championship. Never mind what we wrote here in Detroit. That team we had on a pedestal. And then they get out to a 17-point lead in San Francisco or Santa Clara, wherever you want to call it. And ever since that moment, sure, we ran off 15 wins in a regular season. But ever since that moment, we've been chasing that moment, and it seems like we're going backwards. That seems like it. We are.
We are going backwards.
Yeah.
We are. It just hurts. I hate seeing those freaking memories pop up.
I think that's what, like, Maz, to your I think that's what bothered me the most. Like, I'm not joking. The day after Thanksgiving, if you guys watched the show that day, like, it wasn't just about losing to the Packers. It really wasn't. It wasn't just about accepting, okay, we're going to have to play another round of wait till next year.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Do you know what the biggest fear was? It was, I was joking about, the picking the wound and all that. It was, are we doing this again? To all the fans out there, that Viking fan, Packer fan, Bear fan, you had the shortest window of opportunity. You missed your shot. I heard that crap in my head. I did. I heard it. Now, I'm going to sit here and tell you today on January 23rd, I really legitimately believe with this core that our window's not closed. But when doubt creeps in, you start to do what we've all done this morning. And I'm sure you guys have done it at home as well. When doubt creeps in, you start to go, is this 2014 again? Where to a man, those guys knew that was their window.
Yeah.
They knew. That's not me. When I say that, you're going to have to trust me. That's not me talking. That's not Sean Baligian's thoughts. That's guys that were in that room that told me privately, we knew that was our shot.
And Dominican Sue cried after that game, knowing he was done.
They knew.
When did you ever see that guy cry?
Calvin knew. They all knew, right? So, again, I'm not saying that's it. But the task is daunting this offseason. It is. This is a daunting task. Whether we want to admit it or not is inconsequential. This is a daunting task. There's the questions on the offensive line. There are the questions on the defensive line. I think we're all in unison there now. Is that fair? I think even the people during the season that were mad when we would complain about the hit or miss aspect of the defensive line as a whole. The defensive line as a whole, okay? Not just Hutch, the defensive line as a whole. Can we all agree that the defensive line has to be better? Can we be adults now and finally say that?
I would hope so.
We're, in all likelihood, going to need a linebacker. And again, I'm going to keep saying this, the giant question mark that is in our entire defensive backfield. But other than that, yeah, we're good to go. I think we're going to.
I read an article that Ennis Rakestraw is ready to go. It's all, he's clear. And then I had to look to see what the guy even looked like. I hope he comes on and shuts me and everyone else up about him. I hope he's the guy that, we drafted this guy in the second round. We stole him. I hope that happens. Just like Sean hopes that Marcus Davenport heals up like a miracle.
You're not allowed to say the word.
Sorry, LaBartney. We all want things.
We're not doing that again this year, right?
No, I don't.
Please, we're not.
He can't.
I haven't heard anything, so
can't.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No.
I wouldn't doubt
We
it.
can't.
No.
We can't.
I refuse to even go there.
No,
It's been 2 years of this.
Listen, Brad, I'll play for the minimum.
Enough now.
I'll play for the minimum.
It don't matter. It just didn't. It wasn't a good fit here. Just like Mike McDaniel wasn't a good fit. It wasn't a good fit here.
By the way, Mike McDaniel in Buffalo today for the head coaching job. So he has not officially taken the Chargers OC gig yet.
I saw Corey bring up a funny point. Shout out to Corey.
Corey Woods.
Yeah,
Shout out.
Corey with a K.
And an E.
Could you imagine? Think about this. You think you got your guy? They're all excited. Holy shit! Mike McDaniel's coming to Detroit, and then you hear him go off on a head coaching gig in Buffalo, of all places, right?
This time
He's not getting a head coaching gig. They just go through the motions. Buffalo interviewed Dayball. If they hire that doof, then I got nothing.
Could you imagine though? I mean, Buffalo, Miami, just a couple years ago, kind of looked like it was becoming a rivalry. It just for a little bit there. Maybe there's a little something going on there, and he goes there. It'd be funny.
I guess it would be a story.
Yeah.
I don't see it though. Why would you hire Mike McDaniel as your head coach? What does he give you? What does he show you? And I'll tell you, I didn't even think that he was an offensive coordinator lock. I know easy, and everyone said he's a genius. He's this, he's that.
He's pretty good, man.
I said, okay, he's okay.
No, he had at one point the Miami Dolphins were lagging.
They stink. They
were
always
cooking.
stink.
Yeah, but their offense had good offense.
They were pretty good a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they had good offense.
Pretty good.
There were short. Well, their offense wasn't pretty good.
Pretty good.
The team was pretty good. Remember, they made the playoff. They
Yeah.
looked like they were up and coming, and
Yeah.
everything fell apart.
Then Skylar Thompson started.
His reputation, people love him.
I know.
People love him.
He's very interesting to hear talk. I've seen interviews with him and his family.
Remember
He's very likable.
Remember we did that thing like in the middle of the year. It was almost like we had a weekly "What did Mike McDaniel say?" thing.
Yeah.
And like literally, I thought
was
the man
babbling.
was breaking. Yes, I thought he was breaking. Jeez, OP. All right, maybe we'll mix in a break, JP. It's better than waiting an hour, right?
I would say
That's
so.
true.
Can you give us a little credit?
But you know
Yeah,
we about
that's
to
fair.
read super chats for 50 minutes. So
Yeah, can you favorite skip moment? If you guys want to jump in your favorite skip moment, and how are you gonna respond? I mean, where do you go? Right?
Stop,
It's
man.
just a feeling of nothingness today.
You just got to go back to bed today. We
Really?
start tomorrow.
That's what JP. Yes, thank you. They're like everything to me is skip and post skip.
BSA.
Skip.
By the way, we got our guy who, remember we said it was Skip who reported during the Cowboy game. It was Decker. And I forgot who reminded me of that. But yeah, Decker was involved in that, and they wound up saying it was Skip. But it was a mess. That Dallas game was an
That
absolute
really was.
disaster, a mess. And, of course, changed another rule going forward.
When
Right.
you
They
mean
didn't want us to have it.
you mean
Yeah.
when Skipper actually walked up to the official
Yeah.
In his face.
in his face
grill.
and
Yeah.
told him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like, how can you miss a 300-pound guy in front of you? But
He's 6'7".
300 pounds. How do you miss that?
6'7", 300 pounds of love.
Yeah. He's a teddy bear.
And that's what's walking out of the door right now. And you guys expect me to be up here and not be emotional about it. How dare you, monster, goblin. All right, go ahead, JP.
Yeah, it's a good time for a break.
Just, is there anything that's going to make me sad?
You love
And-
Goblin, don't you?
He
yeah,
does.
He brought it up yesterday. I love that word, goblin.
He likes the word goose,
It's
too.
so disrespectful. Goblin.
I don't think there's anything that's going to make you sad, but we do got to hear from
goodness.
Buddies and then Sun Cruisers. But first, let me clear up these super
All your
chats.
sorrows.
Shout out to everyone sending them in. LaBartney, shout out to the morning crew. Hope everyone stays safe and warm in Michigan. We are not warm right now.
Not at
it
all.
is
So shout out
right now.
Labardi.
Labartney,
I'm
this is
jealous
one
of
of
that
those
saying.
days. Be happy where you're at. Be
Jealous
happy
of
where
that
you're
saying
at.
right now.
Exactly. O'Brien sends in $5. He said it's an LA versus New England in the Super Bowl. Remember when Stafford said the only team he didn't want to go to was New England? It'll be funny if that matchup actually happens.
I don't recall him saying
I don't think it's funny. I think it's disgusting.
It's funny.
Matt's just not a Patriots
If
fan.
the Seahawks don't make it, I have zero interest in the Super
not a
Bowl.
Stafford fan.
Zero. I'm tired of rooting against things. It's tiring.
That's why I don't do it.
Maz, you got a special request from I Ain't Say That sending in $2. Maz, can we get an angry Cardinal face?
Well, this
Go
is
ahead, man.
Oh, you know what?
Get
This will
the
be
people
good
what they
because
want.
there's the real Cardinal. There's the
this is the angry card.
yeah, I know. So like,
I don't like this guy.
we can compare and contrast
Yeah.
the angry Cardinal to how Maz does an angry Cardinal imitation.
That's the angry card.
All right.
The cool Cardinal, the one that doesn't give a shit. This is him.
it's like I can see when he goes into the face. Like, that's what makes it so fucking.
But I ain't say that. Asked if you could try to do the angry. Can you try to do the angry? It looks absolutely nothing like it, and I love every second of it. Skip!
By the way, can I do a super chat? Can I throw $1 or $2 in out?
Yeah.
Anyone that says I'm not a Lions fan,
Do it, Mass. Do it. Let it fly.
Say it.
fuck you.
Double bird.
Double bird.
Triple bird. Because he making the bird face on top of it.
Fuck
Stop it.
you.
And he's wearing the bird.
I've been a Lions fan.
Terrorist.
I've been a Lions fan more than you assholes have been alive. Why don't you wear Lions gear every single day of the year then?
Can I explain something?
Why do I have to wear Lions gear every day? Why? I have enough, but why? I'm doing this for Drew Petzing.
Drew Petzing's going to come up to his introductory press conference and go, "Hey, shout out to Tom Mazaway from Woodward Sports,
Right, sticking up
honoring
for-
me by wearing
Yep.
the Cardinal gear. Really appreciate that, dog."
You got it, Drew.
gotta
We'll
go
talk
full
soon.
ball,
You got
man.
it, Drew. Drew, you and me.
Maz, you got to let all the hair go if you're going to do it for Drew, man.
You're right. I
No,
should.
You really
You should
should
shave.
shave.
I should.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I holding on to? Scraps?
And then when you and Drew get tight,
Yeah.
maybe you could go try to talk Skip out of coming back for
We
one
will.
more time.
We will. Maybe I'll bring him back as an assistant offensive line coach.
Run it back one more time, Skip.
We'll let you keep your jersey
Because
on.
I don't even know what we're gonna do without you, man.
Man, F what they talk about.
We got the throw. We should wear a throw-up bucket patch.
We need
You know how LeBron wears his own patch? We should have a throw-up bucket patch.
Oh.
We're gonna honor Skip all year.
the chumba.
Or a hand up.
And then I, you know, remember how the league got mad because they had W.C. Ford?
Yeah.
Let's just keep it on there. Find a way.
Why'd they get mad?
Because you were only supposed to do it for like a year or something.
Why?
Like
We
that.
got Papa Bear Hallis on the Bears
Exactly.
arms.
You were only supposed to do it for like a year, and I forget what the exact thing was. Then there was some stipulation that the Lions used some stipulation that they could keep it on there, but allegedly
Yeah.
they were supposed to be fined for it.
They have it on the helmet now.
I don't know if it eventually happened, but there was a big snafu.
It's none of your
about all
business.
that.
Keep
Yeah,
Willie Clay
NFL. It's
far
none of your
away from
effing
this
business. If LeBron could wear a patch about himself, the Lions could wear their patriarch's patch,
And-
just like the Bears wear theirs.
KG's a prophet, by the way, because he calls it every day. Okay, we say we're going to break, and then we get stuck on the super chats, and that's okay. Can I explain to you guys seriously that get mad because Maz has so much different gear? I'm going to get your back here, okay, Maz?
Thanks, man.
All right? Maz is like a little kid.
That's a great way to start this.
You got it, man.
He is like a little. Do you remember when you were a little kid? The coolest when you got that bedspread.
Oh, from
When you got
Sears?
that bedspread with all the little NFL logos on it.
I still have mine from
was-
72.
It was the greatest day ever. Do you remember?
I wish it was a king size. It's a twin.
like for the team pencils that you could get to go to school.
Sean, I had everything. I had the loose leaf
the
book.
helmets,
Oh.
the 25-cent NFL helmets
Yes.
that you could buy. So Maz is like that, okay? Maz is a Lion fan, but Maz likes the league and likes the logo. Okay? He I don't think I need to tell you he's infatuated with logos. It's unhealthy. We can agree on that. And it's really unhealthy to like imitate like what the logos look like. There's something really messed up with that, okay?
How about the Seahawk?
But let's not no, Tom, we're doing well right now. This is like I'm getting your back, okay?
Thank you.
So, like Maz is a Lion fan. He just loves the NFL and he loves all the logos. That's all. I hope you guys understand. And sometimes Maz falls in love with the team and declares he's a fan, and then he declares he never said he was a fan, and then says I'm a fan, and then says I'm not a fan, and then blames you for it. Because once you get to the end of the Maz Road, that's usually how it ends. Maz blaming you for what he does. So, Maz, I got your back. I explained it to everybody. Don't ever say I didn't do anything for you.
I mean,
Okay.
Maz was thinking about this.
But the
so,
truth is you guys have forced me to become a Caleb fan. You did it. Neil, Stick, you, and the rest of the merry men of Woodward Sports have forced me. I'm not even in their chat anymore. I'm not in the chat anymore, the text chain, and I don't want to be. I've had a week of peace. It's been awesome. I don't need to hear about who the Kings are going to trade to the Spurs. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, sorry, JB.
Yeah. Babe Ruth. I'm sorry the Yankees had Babe Ruth. Oh, the Yankees are the reason the Dodgers are what they are. Are you kidding?
Let me talk to you.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Keep buying everyone's players, Dodgers. Kyle Tucker's making $60 million a year.
Fault. It's not the Dodgers' fault.
$60 million a year he's
Yes,
making.
It's not the Dodgers'
It's
fault.
20 more than the next guy. Kyle Tucker. You want to know what they said about him in Chicago? I've read all kinds of stuff. This guy's on his phone more than he gives a shit about the game.
Oh my God.
This guy's making $60 million. Justin hit it on the head. Justin Satawa. They don't even need him. Where are they going to put him? They just do it to do it.
This is like Goodwill Hunting.
I swear.
It really is. This is Goodwill Hunting. Maz, it's not your fault. It's not the Dodgers' fault.
Fuck them.
Do you know? I know, but you know where you have to put your anger? Major League Baseball.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
I am. But I hate them too.
Wouldn't it be great if we had an owner that just said, F it?
Yeah.
We're the whole thing's shutting down next year anyway.
Bro,
I am gonna spend like mad.
the Dodgers owner just gave Jeannie Buss $10 billion just to own like 60% of the Lakers. He like laughed. It's like laughable money. And I've heard a great story that he's getting all the money from the Middle East. He's hooked. The Dodgers are hooked up with the Middle East, and of course Japan.
Oh,
Are you accusing the Dodgers
Conspiracy
of using
theories.
the Taliban?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are evil.
It was like what's that
What is
place?
happening?
What was that place? Was it remember there was the restaurant, was it Lashish?
Yes.
Where literally they
Yes.
were in business.
I knew
but
that
they
guy.
were filtering money back and everything.
I knew that guy.
One of Maz's cousins.
No, he wasn't my cousin, but I knew him. I didn't realize he was that big of a crook.
jeez.
Fucking crooked
It's like a
Dodgers.
political ad.
It's not political. It's the truth.
And where were the Dodgers on
I'm going to show
9/11?
you the article. I am going to show it to you. I'm going to prove it to you, Kenny.
The Middle East.
By the way, check your phone. Another racist thing popped up.
Are the Dodgers stealing oil, man?
Yes. The Dodgers are probably they're the reason there's a war going on out there.
Yeah.
We'll eventually talk about championship weekend. I
think
promise
so.
you. We got to get through these super chats, and we all have to. It's a rough morning for all of us.
We might have to start skipping the Super Chat.
It's skip morning, okay? We're just sad this morning.
Oh,
Okay?
man.
All right, let's head to break. Buddies and Sun Cruisers.
Hey, Buddies is celebrating 80 years of being the original Detroit style pizza. And let's face it, the originator and the favorite. Follow all the social channels and join the rewards program to see what they have planned to celebrate this momentous occasion. How about this? Some great new deals coming out. Pair your favorite Buddies pizza with a salad and buddy bread when you order one of their new signature specials. Get a 4-square pizza, individual salad, and buddy bread for $29.99. Get an 8-square pizza, medium salad, and buddy bread for $39.99. All you need to do is visit your local Buddies. They're located all over town, and ask about their new signature special. Happy birthday, 80 years of being the originator, Detroit-style pizza, Buddies Pizza. Let me tell you about Sharon's as well. Aren't you glad that your heat's working today? Shout out to Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. They've been serving Metro Detroit for over 40 years. Obviously, they're doing something right. And chances are, if your heating is working well today, guess what? Sharon's might have a little something to do with it. Winter in full swing. The temperature literally dropped this morning. I'm not joking. It dropped. Like, the sun comes up and it's supposed to warm up? No, it dropped, legitimately. it was 5, then it was 2. That's why you need fast, dependable emergency service if a trouble pops up. And I say it all the time. They've been doing it for 40 years. They must be doing something right. Check out their website, sharonsheating.com, or give them a call at 734-238-3805. Tell them that Woodward Sports sent you.
Woodward does not support the views of Tom Esway.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Head to woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. The most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Hey guys, the Woodward Heavyweights are heading to Black Rock Bar and Grill in Davison, Michigan for the third Black Rock Food Reveal this Wednesday, January 28th from 5 to 7. They'll do the show live there, and their special guest, Darren McCarty, is going to be trying the all-new Enforcer Cut 25-ounce ribeye inspired by the legend himself. This is where it gets good for you guys. Order the Enforcer Cut at your local Black Rock today for a chance to win a signed D-Mac jersey or 2 tickets to Detroit and Colorado at LCA next Saturday, January 31st. To enter, you have to post a picture of your steak, use the hashtag BR Enforcer Cut and hashtag giveaway. The winner will be announced by D-Mac live from Black Rock Davison during the heavyweight show next Wednesday on the 28th. To find a location near you, check them out, blackrockrestaurants.com. The Enforcer Cut.
So, Maz, you were talking about this clip yesterday. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. Robert Kraft with some interesting comments, and let's try to have an adult conversation in regards to these comments. And is there more validity to these comments than any one of us want to admit?
Have I been saying it?
Here's Robert Kraft saying it.
Play outdoors,
so
guys.
When I bought the team and I realized Buffalo had gone to 4 straight Super Bowls the year before we bought, and it made me realize that I never wanted to have a dome, because people having to go up to, even though they didn't win any of the final, they won games because the players don't like coming up into a cold place like that. How many of these indoor teams in the playoffs want to come here and play outdoors? And so that's we're going to look with a salary cap. You got to get every competitive advantage you can. I think the Broncos have it with their altitude.
Yep.
That's something that Look, Tommy lost 3 games up there. Think about that. So we're devoted to this franchise. I'll tell you, and the fan support, what I heard, it was a real turn on, and I thank them. Keep it going. I hope to have a fun decade here, and we need the outdoor stadium and the fan support, our unique competitive advantage.
So, really and legitimately, do you buy that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but I think that is a older line of thinking.
I do too.
I think newer owners want to maximize as much as they can with their new stadium.
Of course, you want to have a Super Bowl. You're not going to have a Super Bowl in a cold weather stadium. Sure, they threw a bone to MetLife Stadium. That was a promise.
Yeah.
And you know what? Mother Nature took care of them. It was 50 degrees that day, and then there was a blizzard that night. I was at that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But what I've been saying is the teams that play outdoors are the teams that usually win the Super Bowl. That's the only thing I've been pushing.
Right.
But eventually, 90% of the league will be indoors.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it's going to head to.
Yeah,
But as a fan that watches football and loves football, I love watching the game outdoors. Even if I'm home or if I'm going to the game, I'd rather watch it outside. No, I don't want to go if it's 20 below zero. I don't. But I'll be happy to watch it on TV and see the snow falling
Right.
and it's cold, the breath. You see it. It's, I don't know, it's romantic to me. It looks great. I don't know, it puts me in like a comfort zone. As bad as the Patriot-Texan game was last week, I was in because it was snowing. And Joe Buck and Troy were doing the game.
Right.
That helps.
No, this
But
is
I just
football.
love watching a game in the elements.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to the game, but I love watching nothing more than to watch a game in the elements.
Yeah. It's a part
That's
of
all.
the fabric of football. Like, I ain't doubting that at all. It's just people are thinking more business minded now, and it's not just about the Super Bowl. It's, year round stuff. How can we get a
Yeah.
Taylor Swift concert here?
Final
WrestleMania,
Four.
Everything.
Yeah.
So you got to make that money.
All right, so but
Chicago's going to be indoors. Cleveland's going to be indoors.
But Maz, and this being you, please don't take this as a shot.
I won't.
A lot of what you just said is emotional, and I want, I like, I want, I like. The question that I have legitimately is there a disadvantage to being a dome team? Is there a legitimate disadvantage?
I agree. I think it is.
To a degree, yeah.
I think it is. If you have to go outside from your little comfy home,
Yeah.
it's a disadvantage.
Well, that's why, I mean, the number 1 seed last year was important. We controlled our own destiny, and obviously we know how that worked out.
But when you bring a team to your little domain, they got a shot to beat you because they're going to be at their best because it's indoors and they're not against the elements. I love it when you have to go out to the elements. I think it evens the game up.
You know what's funny? So occasionally these things pop up, and this is when I was a little kid. What's the refrigerator game or whatever? There's a certain name for it. The AFC Championship.
Bengals Chargers.
When the Bengals Chargers played,
Yeah.
okay? And it was like minus 59 degrees.
Do you know that was following the week of the hook and trailer?
Yeah,
The following week. They had to go from Miami.
Yeah.
They had to go to Cincinnati.
And then the catch happened later that afternoon.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow, was that a game?
They didn't have a prayer. Like they didn't. You
No.
play in San Diego. You just came from Miami. It's minus 59 degrees. You didn't have a prayer.
Icky Woods.
Yeah. Well, Icky wasn't on that team. That was Pete Johnson. Icky was late 80s. But with that being said, in a circumstance like that, yes. But Maz, if you get even a normal winter day, it's 30 degrees. Normal winter day. Is that advantage just so much greater? That's the question I ask myself. Is like I get it if it's minus 59 degrees, advantage home team. If it's snowing, advantage home team. What if it's just a normal 30-degree day? Is it still that big advantage? I don't think so. I really don't.
If it's the Rams or the 49ers coming to that, you might have a bit of an advantage. You might.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that just one more thing working against our franchise?
I think it always was.
Did you ever see? No, you weren't here, so that was a dumb question. I was about to say, did you ever see a game at Tiger Stadium? I never saw it.
I saw the Tigers at Tiger Stadium, but not the Lions.
I never saw the. My dad said it was awesome. My dad loved it. He hated the Silverdome. And I told you, my generation, we revere the Super Bowl or the Silverdome. We really do. And you know what I always say? Like my line about the Silverdome, it was an absolute dump, but it was our dump.
Yep, loved it.
Like I really did. It was a dump. Like really and truly, I can't stress that enough. But it was our dump. And I think was it you or was it KG that said it's going the way of going to teams going indoors, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's a can you as long as that man is in charge of the New England Patriots, they're never getting a dome stadium.
He don't need it.
No, they're never in a million years.
He don't need it.
My jaw dropped when Minnesota did it because Minnesota, that for me as a kid growing up, that was Bud Grant. That, walking around. Look how tough I am. You know what? I'm going to walk around in short sleeves for a while, too, just to show you how tough I am and how tough my team is.
And no heater on the sideline.
Right.
And the visitors were on the same sideline at the other end, and they had the heater.
So I'm interested to hear from you guys as well. We'll jump into the chat and see what you guys have to say about that. Is that more of a validity? Is there more validity to that than we think? Is there legitimately more validity to that than we think? Because, Maz, think of the quote-unquote dynasties in the National Football League.
Right. The Steelers.
The teams that have won 5, 6, 7 in New England.
Steelers, Patriots,
Cowboys,
Giants, Cowboys.
Packers.
Pack. That's the big five right there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even put the Cowboys in that as far as playing in the cold, but yeah, they were outdoors.
But the thing about Dallas is, in the old stadium, remember it had
the hole in the
roof.
roof.
So the Lord could watch his favorite team play. That was their line.
AT&T Stadium, I think, has it as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they do. But, man, the crazy thing, even Dallas, they get crazy weather. Like, Dallas is one of those cities that gets the Leon Lett game.
Yep,
it's
snowed.
Thanksgiving, and there's 50 inches of snow. And then the next day it was like 70
I know.
degrees. So, I mean, the advantage is the advantage, right? I mean, that's legitimately, that's kind of how
Buffalo.
it works.
We forgot Buffalo. 4 Super Bowls in a row. They didn't win.
By the way, Miami won that game in the snow, too, remember?
Of course, on a Leon Lett.
Leon handed it
Yeah.
to him. Leon handed it to him.
Stoyanovich.
I don't know. I think if you have a good football team, if you're solid in multiple places, and you can get after the quarterback, and your quarterback can inflict damage on their team, I like your chances.
I get it.
I don't care if you play inside or you play outside.
But if you look at the history of the Super Bowl, and we're at number 60, how many of them were indoor teams?
Right.
Out of 60.
There's legitimacy to that. I just don't know how. I don't know. All right, so
The Packers are never putting the dome on.
in the past couple years where we were really confident about the Lions, and you were really confident about the Lions, is it safe to say we had 2 years where we all, the majority at least, sat back and said, you know what, Super Bowl or bust, right?
Mm-hmm.
We never brought that up as a factor. None of us. Nobody said that. Well, I don't know. We're a dome team. I don't know, guys. The odds are against us. No, you know what I mean? Is this, I don't know, is this another excuse after the fact that we didn't get it done?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
And you know I'm not chastising you.
No, it's okay.
You kind of gave me that.
No.
No, you hate me look again.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
I just don't let that enter my brain. You know what? Dan Campbell changed the culture. Give Brad Holmes tons of credit for bringing in the talent that he brought
For making the trade that he did. And it paid off.
Huge.
It paid off. It helped build this next version of the Detroit Lions. The loser version is in the rearview mirror. The new version is ahead. Now you really just got to step out of your comfort zone, Brad. You have to. And you have to fill the team like other teams fill their team. You could still draft, but you got to do stuff. You got to get out of your comfort zone. and hit that free agent portal.
I got to ask KG too, because I know KG, and I've had the fortune of working with KG now for a couple years now. Back when I was doing things with Big D, and now through this show, the last couple years, KG, that a majority of us thought, okay, we're in win now mode. We're legitimate.
Yeah.
We can not just go to a Super Bowl, we can win a Super Bowl. I never heard anybody say, you know what? The one thing working against us, man, we're a dome team. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Has that ever popped in anybody's brain? Has that ever been...
Well, there's still kind of a cold weather narrative about Jared Goff outside in the elements. And if Jared Goff's not playing well, that usually means the Lions' offense isn't playing well. So, I mean, it's a small thing, but I don't think it's anything holding the team back from getting to where they want to go.
Yeah.
So, it's one of the things you got to find a way to combat it. Like, yeah, it is a disadvantage to be out in the cold if you're, let's say, the Miami Dolphins. But you got to find ways to get past that. It's football at the end of the day.
Think about, I don't know, like Maz, going back, the younger generation have no idea that this was a thing. The Miami Dolphins were an elite football team.
From 70 to 75.
Like legitimately.
And then when they got Dan Marino, they had 2, 3, 4 good years then as well. But they were the only undefeated team to take it off the sheet. 17-0 in 72. And the following year, they beat the Vikings to win back-to-back. Raiders knocked them off the following year. But
how many of those games,
I
I don't know off the top of my head, but how many of those games did they have to go into inclement weather?
The first year, they had to go to Pittsburgh to play the AFC Championship game because back in the day, the NFL switched off who would host the championship game. Did you know it wasn't decided by best record? It was decided by, it's the Central's turn this time. It's the East's turn this time. It's the West's turn this time. So they went to Pittsburgh. They were undefeated and had to go into Pittsburgh and fake a punt, Larry Seipel, and get to the next level to go to the Super Bowl.
Didn't they? Gosh, if memory, I think they went to 5 of the first 19 Super Bowls. Wow. And how many times, and they won a couple of them.
Super Bowl 5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
5 was Colts.
5 was
Dallas.
Baltimore
6,
and Dallas.
7, 8.
6, 7, 8, and then they went and lost with Woodley as well. They lost to the Redskins 27-17.
That was the Woodstock combo.
Riggins.
4th and
1. Yeah.
Roll the left side.
And then they got hammered by Frisco. Frisco. They got hammered. So 5 of 19.
So they were 2 and 3 in the
How
Super
could
Bowl.
they do that?
2 wins, 3 losses.
But how could they do that? They're a warm weather team. They play outside. They had to go in the elements.
Everybody was outside.
But they have to go play in the elements. They're not used to that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's more of an excuse than we want to give credit for.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
do. I think it's more of an excuse than we want to give
credit.
credit.
Has always been a sport where you play in any and all elements. You got to figure out ways to win.
Right.
I'm just saying, look at the history.
90%
of outdoor teams win the Super Bowl.
That can't be denied. I can't counter that. I just, again, thinking out loud, I think of the exceptions to the rule, and this is not a black or white thing. To me, this is, can a team like the Detroit Lions go win a Super Bowl? And I'm not going to use where a game is played as an excuse.
Right.
I'm not. I'm not going to do that.
They lost the championship game in San Francisco. Perfect weather.
Literally.
Yeah.
Perfect weather.
70 degrees.
Yeah. Perfect weather. There's always a yin for a yang.
It's an interesting take, and of course Robert Kraft's going to say that. Of course.
It's an advantage, but it's just not. It shouldn't be overblown. That's all. It is an advantage, though.
I just wish that we did play outdoors. I do. I just think you're a tougher team when you're playing outdoors.
I would never go to a game.
Yep.
So don't go. We can't go anyway. We've been outpriced.
That's true.
Don't go.
But it would have to be September, October. That's it. That's after that. I'm good on Lionsgate.
We were good all through November. You could have had a dome open through November. December, you close it. Here's what it is.
I see. You know my feeling. I don't want to go anyway.
Right.
Like,
You're not going.
Been there, done that. I don't want to go anyway. I ain't going in November or December. It's just not happening.
Nah.
It's not.
Oh, no.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, no disrespect to anybody. It just, Maz, you could say you have the best seats ever. And
Right. I could be on the sideline.
Right,
I'm not doing that shit.
By the way, I am going to the
I'm
Pistons
good.
tonight.
Oh, you are going
I'm
to
going to brave the elements.
Shout out.
And go. I'm going to walk a mile from parking to LCA. And I'm
All
gonna
right.
go.
So,
Can I revisit this? So the game's at 7 tonight.
yeah.
I want to text you at 6 o'clock. I'm going to set an alarm for myself.
I'll be there already at 6.
Okay. I'm going to text you and just go, Maz, did you end up going?
Okay.
Who wants to put a bet down? See, this is unfair because Maz can fix this. All right. He won't go.
I'll send you a picture from there.
You won't go.
Okay.
But no, Maz, it'll be 5:30. You'll take one step outside. You'll go, what the hell am I doing? And you'll turn around and walk back inside.
Did Cam make it to work today?
That's
He
different.
took 2 buses and a train to
Cam
get here.
wants some money. Cam wants money,
wants some money.
right?
Well, I like y'all too, though.
Yeah, but you do
Yeah, all right,
like us
all right,
all,
Cam,
but
you ain't got to
money,
lie.
yeah.
Real talk.
I love y'all, but I'm here for the money. Let's be
Okay.
real about
you aren't
it.
going.
Hit me up, man.
Who are you going with?
Myself.
You're just going by yourself.
Yeah. No one's going. You know when you get so tired of asking your friends to go do things? Honestly, I'm tired of it.
Does that mean you're never going to ask me again?
No, I'm going to continue to ask you.
I was about to say, thank the good Lord.
I will badger you. But my friends, and I love you, Tim, Mike, Paulie, Brian, love you all. Pete. I'm tired of just hearing no. No,
out, Pete.
I'm the guy that's married. You guys are all, basically single. Not Tim and Mike, but the rest of you are single. No excuses.
Yeah, Pete ain't got no tail, man.
No excuses. I'm tired.
By the way, we're up against a break. Shout out JB.
We are.
Could you imagine if Mike McCarthy got hired in Pittsburgh?
They like
That
it.
would
He's
be
got
so
he's the
funny.
odds-on favorite.
Now I want you to think about this, and he reunited
Yeah.
with one more time. Let's run it back.
Put it up, JB.
A-Rod,
Put it up.
come on.
No!
Put it up.
No!
Look. Rodgers will come back if he gets the job.
Look at the quote at the bottom. Look at the quote at the bottom.
Man, get the fuck out
Pittsburgh would be
here.
contenders
Boy,
next
y'all don't
season.
get-
Yeah.
nobody wanna see that reunion, bro.
M-Square and A-Rod's back together.
I know, the reunion of washed up motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm good. I'm
It's
good.
2010. What's
All
up?
right.
Now listen, Pittsburgh ain't gonna hire him because they hire coaches that are young and that are gonna stay there for 20+ years. He ain't gonna get that job. They're gonna
I tend to agree with you.
right.
Yeah, I tend to
I thought Brian Flores was gonna get that job, and he decided. I think they made the decision for him, the NFL, that he's going to stay with the Vikings as their defensive coordinator. This guy can't get a gig.
They made the decision for
Yeah,
him?
they
Did
made the decision for him.
Brian, we want you to stay in
Yep.
Minnesota.
No, KG's phone went off. It went off. Guess what? Brian Flores has the same phone and app that KG
You
has.
damn right he does.
Yes, and he got it and said, "Oh, honey, it looks like we have to stay in Minnesota." Why, Brian? They won't let me. They won't let me.
Yeah, because those bastards can't
Yep.
handle the truth. That's
I'm
why.
barred. I'm banned.
How, all right, before we go to the break, I'm going to ask everybody a question, all right? How excited are you about the games this Sunday? Don't say anything. Save it. We'll come back talk about it. Like, how legitimately, how excited are you about these two matchups this Sunday? Does my reaction tell you how I feel?
Oh, yeah.
JB, where are we going?
What? We're getting 2 breaks?
I know, right? What? This
I'm
is
trying.
interesting.
Guys,
Dude,
I'm
that's some
trying.
new
I'm
shit right
trying.
here.
Let's do Sun Cruisers and Planet Fitness, but first I gotta clear up the super chats.
Oh, God, yo.
Shout out to
We ain't
Labartney.
taking a break.
$4.99 said not cool, Mass, when you brought up.
I
Marcus
apologize,
Davenport.
man. I apologize, Lombardi. When I see you, I will give you that particular $5 back.
I tried, Labarty.
I'm sorry.
I
He
tried.
pays a
That's
lot of
all I'm
money,
gonna
yo.
say.
I didn't mean
Come
to
on.
mention his name.
MD.
You have to understand, Labartney. We're this is a tough morning for all of us. We're now post skip, and
P.S.
I don't know what the world will look like from this.
I'm gonna get Skip on our
forward.
show.
You should. I would love that.
You better
He's
treat him
trying.
good too, Sean. You better not crap on him.
What the? All right,
Sean, you are capable of crapping on him. Let's be real.
Skip! Why?
Skip.
Why?
Alan Barnes sends in $5. He said, "Y'all better leave Maz alone before he puts a 187 in your you-know-what."
Dude.
Never. I'm not that kind of mad. I'm just mad.
I don't think we weren't being mean to you, were we?
Well, no, the whole chat and everything. I mean, everyone's mean to me, mostly. It is what it is. I got guys on there that say, I hope I never become as mad as Maz. I'm sorry. I've had it. I've had it.
Although
I told you.
Maz was
I wish I
being
watched
mean.
Babe Ruth play. I wish I watched Lou Gehrig play.
You were
I
there.
do. I'd be dead now.
I've had it.
You
Done.
were selling the newspaper.
I love newspapers. I wish I was still reading physical newspapers.
Extra, read all about it.
The Sunday News. Oh God, that was great.
Maz was being mad to the Dodgers, and I ain't say that. Brought it back up $2. The Dodgers are responsible for 9/11.
They are.
There you go.
Clearly.
I guarantee you, trace it. They have something to do with it. Of course, they want to go against the Yankees and Mets. There you
Dodgers are the Taliban is the
There you go.
funniest shit today. I
That
swear.
is wow. We got $20 sent
Allegedly.
in from Jarlaxual. He says, "Sean and Maz, does this team feel like the team of the early 90s watching the Barry documentary?
Yeah.
I can't help but draw comparisons emotionally, almost making it to the Super Bowl and the year by year getting worse."
That's a good call.
I hate to say it, but that crap is seeping in with me, and I hate it. And it's not fair to compare these guys to those guys, but it's human nature. So, Jarlax, yes.
Yeah.
Because I'll say it again. We are closer to being an also-ran, and golly gee, we almost made the playoffs than we are to being a Super Bowl team. And I hate saying that. It hurts my soul.
I'm not even going to say another word about that. That's a mic drop.
And finally, one more before we head to break from LeBart. He's sending in $4.99. Cole builds character. Look at SEAL training.
There you go.
You ever hear what some of those, like the crap those dudes did?
Oh, the Navy SEALs?
They have to be in the bottom of the pool for how long?
Yeah.
With no gear?
I can't tell you how I know this person, but let's just say I know a person who was like a Navy SEAL, and it was a real eye opener for me because this human being came back 3 months before the Gulf War started. 3 months before the Gulf War started, and showed me pictures of their combat. And I go, what? The Gulf War just started. What are you talking about? And I'll never forget what he did. He looked at me. I'm gonna look at you that way, KG, and he kind of went.
Oh man. Yeah,
And it's there's shit going on
Well,
right
we don't
now
know.
that
That you
we
all
have
even have
no
no
idea
None.
about.
None.
No
Shit
idea
been going
about.
on.
Like it was. I'm literally. You see the timestamp on there of like pictures of like combat, real combat. 3 months before the Gulf War started.
Wow.
Like some crazy shit.
Pat Tillman. There you go.
And
Friendly fire.
there were things that he couldn't say, but being a very close friend, he told me some stuff, but he legitimately told me, he was like, dude, I can't, there's just things you can't say.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. All right, where do you want to go?
Sun Cruisers and Planet Fitness.
All right, Sun Cruiser, what are you doing this weekend? You're going to watch some football. It pairs, it's like a wine, right? It pairs wonderfully with watching football. Listen, it pairs with pretty much anything. When the weather gets nice, refreshing, sit on the back deck, do what you need to do. You got the pink lemonade, you got the lemonade, you got the raspberry, you got the peach. I am like all in on the peach. I'm telling you, it just hits. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol. It is just an easy, smooth drink. So let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly. And of course, Planet Fitness, there are over 2,700 clubs nationwide. Over 50 alone in Metro Detroit as well. Have you heard about the Black Card Spa? Well, for just $24.99 a month, you can recover with hydro massage, other innovative amenities, bring a free guest anytime. Heck, you're on a vacation someplace, you can roll to the Planet Fitness in that area as well. We are all strong on this planet, Planet Fitness.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, he's a ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero. Icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Hey guys, clear your Friday night because this one's always getting heated. Woodward Sports is hosting the Michigan State Watch Party Live Friday, January 30th. That's next week at Art and Jake's in East Lansing. The Wolverines head to the Breslin Center, taking on the Spartans. Watch it live. 80 big screens, 22 draft beers on tap, and a loaded menu with fan favorites. Whether you're rocking the green and white or the maize and blue, we will be there. This is Art and Jake's is the place to watch the game. Friday night, January the 30th. That's next Friday. East Lansing, Art and Jake's. Do not watch the rivalry. Don't watch it, but you want to experience it with Woodward Sports, our watch party, and Art and Jake's. And we're back.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, just looking. So not only do we have this cold and all that stuff coming up, right? Not only do we have that, but you know, like the dude that told us we're supposed to get crazy snow on Sunday too. Jeez, OP, dude.
Yeah. Can't catch a break.
Detroit Gunny, I got to read his.
Oh,
it's not a super chat, but he basically said that Giovanni Manu is going to be good. He's going to be a great fill-in.
I hope you're right.
Yeah. It's time.
Just
I'll
want to
say
read that.
It's
Right.
definitely time.
But in reality, he's probably a bust.
He's been a project for 2
You
years
heard
now.
Brad Holmes say, well, I don't think it's fair that you can
I don't think it's
get
fair.
Manu to
I
play
don't.
this year.
I agree with, but this
Of course
year
it's not fair.
But this
He's only
year,
played 8-on-8 football.
Right, but
But this year, Maz, 100%.
you don't have a choice.
Yeah, you 100%. At least I'm consistent. I say all the time, give these guys a couple years.
Right.
We are guilty as sin of putting a verdict on people early on. We are. We're guilty as sin. I'm sorry. You know who I use in this town all the time, and I will not hear your revisionist history. Darius Slay. This fan base in mass declared him a bust.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. I heard it. I dealt with it. In mass, they declared this guy a bust. You have to give these guys a couple years. You do.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. That's just I'm not. In a perfect world, they could all come in and they could be everything that you wanted right now. They could be. All right. Now, Maz, let me also say this, and at KG, I think you're going in the same direction. I hope you're right. Where you and I will differ is, I have more to believe that you're wrong. I can't say you're wrong yet, but I think there's more evidence in regards to him to tell me that you're wrong.
Yeah.
How's that?
Agreed. I hope he's right. I hope he plays too, guys. But from what I hear, and we had Dave Burkett on a couple of weeks ago, and when I brought up Manu's name, he said, yeah, he's not even close. He's probably a practice squad guy.
Yeah, it hasn't been.
Look, when they drafted him, I was on board. I fell for he's 6'8", 300 pounds. He's lean. He's built. I didn't realize that he only played 8-on-8 football, and he doesn't even know the NFL game. Yeah, I know, Gunny. He trained with Decker. He trained with this guy. Yeah, he's better than he was.
Right.
But he still can't even get on the field.
For
If
the
you can't get on the field, he got on the field one game, Goff almost lost his life.
Yeah. For the
Remember that
position-
one?
I remember. For the position that you took him at, 3rd round.
Traded up.
And you came out and said that this is a project pick. This is somebody that we're going to work on, and in time, he will get better. Well, it's time now. Because
agree.
you are losing bodies. Like I said,
agree.
we laugh about Dan Skipper, but Manu is supposed to be the direct replacement if Taylor Decker, decides to retire.
I was just starting to feel better, and you had to bring up his name again,
I'm
didn't
sorry, man. I'm sorry. But you just can't afford to lose bodies, bro.
You know how I'm
can't.
going to make you feel better? We'll talk about this weekend in football.
Can I say this, though? I'm glad that you brought that up. In a perfect world, some of the questions that we have about this team that we're going to be talking about ad nauseum, some of the questions that we have this year, the answer lies within. All right, can I take it a step further? What if Manu is the guy?
I'd be ecstatic.
And I'm not even saying, listen, I'm not even saying a stud, okay? Just a competent starter, unlike Skipper.
Right.
No offense, let's be honest for a second.
Right.
Dan Skipper was a backup who became a cult figure in this town.
Yeah.
Facts.
Dan Skipper was not going to be a starter.
No.
Okay? What if this is just a good starter? Just a guy.
I'm good with
on
that.
the line.
I'm
okay?
good. I don't like where you picked them, but that's history.
So the answer lies within. We don't have to worry about a rookie coming in here and doing rookie things. We don't have to worry about going and testing free agency. Okay, so let me throw another one out there. What if the Egyptian magician? What if the answer lies within?
He's changing his number this year. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to let you know.
I mean, you would hope, but
What if he is an answer that lies within? And again, I'm going to say the same thing. Not a stud, but a piece that people have to pay attention to, thus opening things up on the line for others.
I think
That maybe instead of getting doubled and chipped, maybe you just worry about doubling Hutch. And then that opens something up in the middle for Aleem. Or I know Maz gives me the face.
right.
Or Tyleek. Right?
I mean,
See, but he's a rookie.
I know.
Don't roll your
I'm
eyes.
not saying anything.
He's a rookie.
I'm not saying anything. Not saying anything.
It's not what you said. It was your eye roll.
Listen, if I could have AQM moments out of the Egyptian magician,
A2M?
that's what I think he'll become. He has the opportunity to become a specialist. Was he going to be great all the time? Probably not.
So that's another answer lies within.
Yeah.
That perfect world, that's what would... You just turned into Maz. Maz, I've always said I want to play poker with Maz.
Yeah. I don't play.
I want to play poker
I
with
suck at it.
Oh,
I know. I'm folding if I have 3 of a kind.
I would own half your house
Yes,
by
you
the
would.
time I was
No,
done
I
playing
wouldn't
poker
let
with
you. I wouldn't let you.
I'm sorry, another franchise in this town makes me cringe when I hear, we'll figure it out in-house. So it's kind of, it makes me cringe a little bit. And with the Lions situation, it's like we keep relying on these names. And it does put more pressure on somebody like an Egyptian magician because he's the only edge rusher that you decided to take in that draft, and you took him in the 6th round. But now you're in a spot to where you need bodies, you need people to step up, and you're going to put him in a spot, and people are going to expect things out of him that maybe you won't get. I'm hopeful for him, too. I think he can be, a solid contributor, but is he the answer? I don't know if you're getting your answers from within.
And
that's the problem. That's the problem with this team.
You know what I'm hoping for? Competent guys that can come in and be part of it. I'm not thinking that any one of these guys. How often do you hear a guy like? Let's use Brad's words that you just recited, Maz, that you just paraphrased.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a guy that we really like. We think in a couple years he could be really good. Okay, how many times do we hear a guy like that be drafted where he pans out to be something special?
Not many. They're projects for a reason.
Some good players, right? Some good players.
Yeah.
I'm not crapping on a good player, but how often does that guy turn into the answer?
Puka Nacua.
It's rare, though.
But he came in right away.
I know, but wasn't he like a 4th-round pick?
And out of necessity, if you remember, he even went the next step up because what's-his-nuts got hurt.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's what I'm looking at.
And receiver, like you can find a receiver in any round. Really.
100%.
Like receivers have a better chance of breaking out from a lower draft position than, let's say, an edge rusher.
Well, there's a guy in town who's one of the best wide receivers in the National Football League.
Yeah.
Who was
4th
taken
round.
in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Right. That's not a project. I mean, when you're drafting a guy and you're telling this is a project, give us a couple years, okay? How often does that work out?
It doesn't normally.
It just doesn't. It really doesn't.
Normally.
They can become good players. They can become good players, but no. We're not going to give them a lot of time. That's the difference between the guy that takes a couple of years to hit his stride because, he's getting some reps in. He's getting some work in. He's doing a lot of the things that, trial and error. They're going to make mistakes. Bill Parcells, I don't like rookies. Why? Because they do dumb rookie things, okay? Get it out of your system and then start to grow, right? I don't know. That's so seriously, how excited are you guys for this? Maz, honestly, how excited?
Me first?
Yeah.
I couldn't care if I missed the games.
I hate to say that. I feel the exact same way.
Now,
I feel guilty about it, Maz. I can't imagine what you feel because the NFL is your king, legit.
it is. The Rams game obviously intrigues us because the last time we saw them play was that Thursday night classic when the Seahawks went for 2 in overtime and won the game. That was amazing. That was Darnold throwing like 5 picks, fumbling, and then coming back and throwing late touchdowns to win that game. What I hate and what I'm afraid of is that the Rams have survived 2 weeks. Those teams that survive like that usually make it to the end and probably win it all. And I think I called the Rams a long time ago that they're going to probably be the NFC representative. I hate it. I really do because I don't like McVay, and I'm sick of Stafford. He won a Super Bowl. I don't want to root for him anymore. I don't. I used to love him. I used to love him. I don't anymore. I truly don't. And I'm going to watch that game, but I'm going to be uncomfortable watching it because I think at the end, the Rams win that game, and they go to the Super Bowl, and they win the Super Bowl. The AFC game, I can give a shit about. I couldn't care less.
I could not agree with you more. Now listen, I'll be in, Maz. I know I'll be watching. Okay?
If Buffalo was in it, how great would it have been?
If the crazy snow's coming down, it's going to be one of those things. You know what? I'm going to go do it in waves, because I'm the guy. I don't want to go do it. Like some of my buddies are like, I don't know why you go out 2-3 times. I don't want to do it when there's 6 inches on the ground. Yeah. It's more difficult. Let me do it a couple inches at a time. I'll go out.
Agreed.
I'll go out for one shift. I'll go out for another shift, and then when it's all over, even if it's 9 o'clock at night, I'll go do the rest of it because, of course, I have to do 3, sometimes 4 houses.
Correct. Right.
So I'm telling you what, right now at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll watch a little bit of that game, and then probably about 3:30 in the afternoon, if this snow comes, I'll go out and I'm going to do it. I'll go take my first round.
Yeah. What do you do? What are you out there about a half hour?
Well, with the multiple houses, a little bit longer.
Okay.
I'd say about 45 minutes.
45 minutes. It kind of gives you a break.
Yeah.
You get some fresh air in your lungs, although it's going to freeze up. But yeah, man, I'll be taking some breaks as well.
KG, does this do anything for you this weekend?
Yeah. I would say I'm a tier or 2 more excited than y'all are. Just because I like the madness that's going on this year. Nobody predicted what the fuck we are seeing right now.
There.
But I do think that, it'll probably result in the Rams getting to the Super Bowl and, maybe the Patriots. But I like the Jarrett Stidham angle of the Broncos. How will that look? I am interested to see if Sam Darnold can beat the narrative. It's intriguing. It is intriguing this year.
I like the second one a lot better than the first one.
I hear you.
It's NFC. Tell me it's not better.
Gosh damn it, Maz.
Honestly,
he got you.
Tell me it's not better.
Gosh damn it, Maz was right.
He got you.
It's better. It's better football.
All right,
it is going to be
Maz,
better football.
What if it was, as you said, Buffalo and pick somebody?
Yeah,
Buffalo and New England.
Fine.
I would have been totally in on that game.
I'd be totally in.
I would have been totally in on that game. So
Yep.
I think it's more the matchup than anything else.
It's an ugly matchup, and to lose Bo Nix, that sucks for the guy.
Oh,
That sucks.
1,000%.
Yesterday, I was with Drew on the Drew show, and I'm like, okay, Drew, and I know you know this in a split second. Name the only 2 backup quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl. And you would say
Hostetler,
Uh-huh.
he was outstanding.
Super Bowl 25.
And then
Nick Foles.
the guy with the Eagles.
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles.
Yes. Then he brought up, there's Earl Morrall but he didn't win. And then they said Doug Williams. Now I thought Doug Williams started most of it, but Jay Schrader started most of it. So what did Doug come in for the last couple games and then win the MVP?
Yeah, they switched up. Yeah.
But in reality, he used to be a starting quarterback, like Jim Plunkett, I guess. But the only 2 actual backups to win it, was Haas and Nick Foles. But I guess you got to put Doug Williams in there.
Yeah, but he took the job from Jay later in the year,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
So I don't know if that's like legitimately the same thing.
Right.
Does that make sense?
That's the way I looked at it.
Yeah.
But they were arguing with that. No, well, Mark Fellauer has to get under my skin like everyone else. So, yeah, he was pitching Doug Williams, who won all 3 of those guys. No, I don't think Haas won MVP. Was that O.J. Anderson?
That was O.J. Anderson.
O.J. Anderson.
Yeah.
Who won it for the Philly that year? Was it Foles?
It was Foles.
I think it was Foles.
I think it was
Yeah, I
Foles.
think it was.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
amazing?
Philly special.
Remember
Come
when
on
he
now.
was OJ and then all of a sudden he wanted to be called Otis? That was an
Yep.
interesting thing. I
Yep.
love when guys change their own names.
And he went from this team to the Giants. Reinvented himself.
Like, remember the goalie Evgeny Nabokov? Like, one day he decided he wanted to be called John.
Really?
Yes.
That's-
And then it lasted for a couple of years, and then he said, well, I'm not John anymore. Now I'm Evgeny. So, of course, I proceeded to call him John every opportunity
Right.
I could. Good game last night, John. Yeah. Okay.
Who am I thinking that changed his name a few times?
Ron
Athlete.
Artest. Didn't he change his name
Yeah.
like a bunch
World
of
B,
times?
World B. We have World B as well.
Yeah.
Lloyd
Yeah,
Free.
World B Free, yeah.
Yeah, Lloyd Free was World B Free.
Yeah, shout out World B Free.
Artest became, what was him?
Ron
There's-
Artest was Meta World Peace.
Meta
Meta World
and
Peace.
like now he's something else. Like
How about Robbie Chosen?
You chosen Anderson.
Robbie Anderson. No, I'm Chosen.
Right.
Chad Ochocinco.
Chad Ochocinco, yeah.
Yeah, good one.
Yep. Maybe the greatest of all. The greatest name change ever.
But yeah, as far as this weekend goes, it's a downer weekend. I hope both games turn out to be better than I think.
home teams.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's Seattle, Denver all over again.
Yeah, I think the Rams gonna win. I got Rams Broncos.
Either way, it's a
I got
redo.
Rams Broncos.
It's a rematch.
Steady going to the Super Bowl, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all don't want to listen. I've been right about 90% of the playoffs.
You're taking the Broncos.
Yes.
Oh, wouldn't that
Steady
be funny?
is going to the Super Bowl. He's not as scrub as y'all think he is.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I'm taking the Broncos too.
I'm going with the home teams. I don't feel real good about the Seattle thing. Like, would it shock anybody? Would it shock anybody if the Rams won that game?
No.
No, of course not.
Not at all.
They're
Nah,
getting 2.5.
Sam
shocked
Darnold,
if
the
Denver
clock
won
gonna
that
strike.
game.
Clock striking 12 on Darnold.
I would
The
be shocked
spread
if
dropped
Denver
to
won that
4.5 on the Denver game. New England is giving 4.5 to the hometown.
Boy, I
Denver
would take the
Broncos.
Broncos in a heartbeat.
It's off the
Crazy.
devil number, the 5.5. It's off.
You crazy?
They're gonna have to run. They're gonna have to protect him. New England's got a pretty good secondary.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to run against them if they could beat them.
I was talking to my buddy yesterday. Remember the days where you knew the Lions had no chance?
Most years.
Didn't the NFL playoffs just seem more? Like, honestly, I feel like a big baby.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not being funny. I feel like a big baby. Like, he was like, dude, we would be so fired up about these games. He goes, like, honestly, I think it has something to do with the fact that we all thought we were going to be there. We all thought we were going to be part of it, and we're not. And I was like, there's more validity to that for me than I want to admit. Because this whole playoff has been that way for me. Literally going to wild card weekend.
Yeah.
The last couple weekends, like, I am usually dialed in guy.
Not last year.
And I got to be honest. Well,
Once
checked
once
out.
Washington beat us.
I told you Sunday I checked out.
Right.
Like, I didn't, like, I'm not joking. I confessed that to him when we worked the next day.
Yeah.
I did not watch football that Sunday. I didn't, all right?
It was background for
I
me.
am usually dialed in.
Same,
I have
man.
not been dialed in at all. All right, particular games I've been dialed in for, But I haven't been dialed in at all. Jeez, Pete.
Was your dad a big sports fan?
Yes, huge.
Did
All jokes aside, can I get psychoanalytical for a second? It was the only thing we had in common.
Yeah.
That was the only bond we had.
I hear you.
My father and my late dad. To say that we were two different human beings in every way, shape, and form would be a gross understatement. But especially when I was a kid, it was always special to watch a game with my dad because I had no idea how to communicate with that man my entire lifetime. But when the game was on, we could talk sports. Even if it was him saying, shut your mouth, you're dumb, you don't know what you're talking
Exactly.
about. But at least we were in the same room. So that, legitimately, not to get all psychoanalytical, yes, that was the only thing my pops and I had. KG, it sounds like you were the same way.
It was similar,
so
yes.
it was awesome.
Did you watch the Eddie Murray game with Dad?
Yes.
Did he laugh at you?
Yes. Anything my dad
It didn't hurt him?
And no, I think
it did.
I'm sure it did, but what he
covering
enjoyed more than anything was what it's almost like People and You.
Yeah.
My dad loved watching me miserable.
Right.
He loved that.
Yeah.
That laugh.
Dumb.
Did his sports love wane in his older years?
Yeah, big
My
time.
dad's did as well.
Big time. Big time.
I'm afraid that is that happening to me.
No.
Maz, you love all the teams still.
I know, but you know what?
I don't think your love is fading.
This weekend, I used to live for this weekend.
So
I'm not living for it now.
But I think a lot of times it has to do. I've openly admitted this to you guys.
That this business
I like
kills
college
you?
football more. I like college football more. So a college football Saturday to me is about as good as it gets. And these playoff games, and if time allows it, I watch all these dumb bowl games. It's impossible to watch all of them. But you know what? If I'm sitting at home at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the Gasparilla Bowl's on, you're damn right I'm in front of the television. And I'm that way with hockey, too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch the World Juniors. I'll watch every stupid Olympic game. I will. I'll watch. I don't care if it's khaki pants taking on Ecuador.
No, I love the Olympics, too.
I'll watch. So in that, but I understand what you're saying, Maz. Before we were dialed in, we didn't have a choice. Oh, no. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to be watching this game. You know what? I have options this Sunday where I'm probably not going to be dialed in from 3 until 6:30.
So do you think your sport love is waning a little?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, you got how many years on?
Can I tell you?
How old are you?
55. Can I tell you why? Because I still hurt. If I didn't hurt anymore, I think.
But they've crushed our spirit.
Yeah, you got to have a level. Like for me, I felt like that wild card weekend, but after that, it's acceptance because the Lions weren't gonna make it.
Yeah, no.
This round.
I used to throw a party.
They would have got destroyed in the playoffs.
I used to throw a party on Championship Sunday. Have 50 people over. I don't remember the last time I had a party.
Championship Sunday is like this. I always say this is the last weekend of real football.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday's a gosh damn joke.
Right.
And Super Bowl Sunday, before they changed it, always happened to fall around my daughter's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Her birthday's coming up. And now it's a week later, as you know. So we would do the duel. All right, we're going to have Lauren's party at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You're all welcome to stay on one condition. If you want to yak and talk about the stupid commercials, stay downstairs. Just stay downstairs. That's cool. You're more than welcome to stay here. If you want to actually watch the game, you could come upstairs with me. And my mom would try to come upstairs and talk to me, and I'd point to the basement.
Do you play Super Bowl squares? Do you have squares? Because that's to me, that's what Super Bowl Sundays become to me.
No.
I'm just hoping I hit a square. And I'm looking.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah. And I'm looking, and I'm like,
no,
oh wow, how could I? Oh, if they do that, and that, I could hit this.
Listen, by the time that game kicks off,
because my teams aren't in it.
By the time that game kicks off, I am 100% dialed in. I pay no attention to it the day of the game. I don't watch a second of the pregame shows. There's usually matinee hockey games on, and I watch matinee hockey games every Super Bowl Sunday. And then I'll know when it's time. Yeah. Around 6 o'clock, I'll mosey in. Mm-hmm. And if there's some bullshit on, if they're still doing oh, hey, look who happened to walk in. hey, it's KG from our newest sitcom or everything. Click, the TV goes off, and you know, I'll check back in. But man, I'm surprised to hear that Super Bowl Sunday. Once the game kicks off, the NFL owns me. Owns me 100%.
I love Super Sunday. I do. Sunday, by the way.
I like the game.
Super Sunday.
I don't like the day. I don't like. I told you I don't like the day anymore.
You know what I'm doing Super Bowl weekend?
What?
This is something I would never do.
All right, this ought to be good.
My daughter has a brunch at
Ripping on Caleb?
East Lansing.
Uh-huh.
She is an Evans Scholar. So the Evans
Good
Scholar,
for you.
they have their
Congrats,
thank
little
you.
Maz.
They have their brunch on Sunday. Welcome to the Evans Scholars. So it's for parents. So we're going on Saturday. We're going to hang out all day. And we're going to go see the game. We're going to go to the Breslin Saturday night. We have a room, stay overnight, and then go to my daughter's brunch. Then I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to speed home because it's the Super Bowl. But I'm not going to speed home this time because as long as I'm home by 5:30, I'm good. I'm good. When I would never, ever leave the house except maybe to go to church in the morning on Super Bowl Sunday. And it's just changed for me over the years. It's too much. Too much. And I know these networks pay big bucks for that game.
Well, when we were kids, Maz, correct me if I'm wrong.
Started at 1 o'clock.
You know the one that I remember really well? I remember Super Bowl 13.
Was that your first?
No.
Memory?
There's two. I remember the Raiders and Vikings, but that's more like bits and. But the one that I remember like really, really well was that Dallas-Pittsburgh Super Bowl. And I remember.
Was that 10 or 13?
13.
Okay, 35, 31.
And I remember that was like a 4 o'clock game. And my dad was one of those guys, like I had to go to church in the morning, and then we went back at night. And I literally lost my shit. I was like, it's the Super Bowl. What? It's just, you want me to go to church? I was already at church 3 hours in the morning.
Wow.
You want me to go to church at night during the Super Bowl? So my only memory, Maz, of the Super Bowl is the 4 o'clock start.
Yeah.
And then obviously it became 6.
My first Super Bowl that I completely remember. I remember parts of 4 and 3. I wish I remembered the Jets, but 5. And I was completely invested in the Dallas Cowboys beating the Colts that day. Dallas had their blue jerseys on, the dark gray pants, and of course it was known as the worst Super Bowl that ever was played. So many turnovers, very little offense. It was bad. And then Jim O'Brien, the straight kicker from like 25 yards, wins the game after I think Craig Morton threw an interception to the Colts late in that game, Mike Curtis, and they kicked the game-winning Super Bowl 5, and now it's Super Bowl 60.
What's your favorite Super Bowl?
My favorite is 21, the first Giant win.
Boy, that's a tough question. I guess I never even.
Yeah, I know.
I never
right?
even thought about it.
Because you watch all these games.
Yeah,
the one that stick out to me is the Cardinals Steelers Super Bowl.
That was a great game.
That was an amazing
game.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know what? The Bills.
Al Michaels ruined it.
The Bills Giant Super Bowl, like the master class
that was
by
25.
Bill Parcells.
25.
Super Bowl 20. Whitney Houston singing the
best. And
like,
the old sombrero.
Like literally Bill Parcells telling the Bills, okay, I know how deadly your offense is. You're just not going to touch the ball.
Yeah.
Like, good luck with that. I'm going to give this guy who's been in the league for a few years, I'm going to give him the football over and over and over and over. And if one of my wide receivers need to make a big play, Mark Ingram will make a big play.
MSU. Yes,
sir.
And we're just gonna hold on to the ball, and that's how we're gonna beat you. We're gonna keep the K gun off the. And it was just like, as a kid, you were like, Bill Parcells is the smartest man on earth.
Right.
Kenny, the Giants held the ball in the second half. They got the kickoff.
Yeah.
The Bills didn't get the ball back till 4 minutes left in the quarter.
Jesus Christ.
It was.
And you know what? They went right down the field and scored.
It was like that was and that's like we talk about that. To me, KG, it's a process of learning about football, whether we want to admit it or not.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
And that's why, I know ball. I laugh at people like that because you know what, you guys, you know what hurts? What Amon-Ra said is right. 99% of you have no effing clue, and neither do I.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Not compared to them.
But I take umbrage to that.
But you have to shut up. You can't say it.
But I know ball. I just don't know football talk. football breaking
Oh,
down.
there-
But I know the game.
See, but Maz, that's a huge difference. You can ask me about any Super Bowl score and stuff
Yes,
like
I
that.
know
And
that.
I just right off the top of my head.
But when you're watching the game, don't you think, oh, wow, they shouldn't run here on second down. That's a bad call.
Right.
Okay, so your knowledge is here. Those guys who live it and make it their
Of
my
course.
arm doesn't go that.
Yeah, it's not even close.
I don't even.
But to say that, especially a city like here, Detroit, like we don't know
can't
ball
say it.
completely, that's not true.
You can't.
We follow the game very closely.
I'm going to say it again. You can't say that.
Yeah.
You're never going to win that argument. But all I can do is talk from my experience. When I sat down with a coaching staff and listened to them talk in a language I didn't understand.
Yeah, no, it's totally different.
And watch film. That's when I sat back and I said, well, know who you are. I don't know dick compared to these people.
Yeah.
I don't know dick. Yeah, it's.
Sean, I coached in Power League and thought I knew a little something.
I know,
Yeah,
isn't it
like,
funny?
bro, but it's
That's-
next level.
I
The
did-
terminology and the different shit that they do is
I
next
did
level.
the exact same thing.
It's next level,
I
man.
did it for my kids' team, and it was just like these guys. They're.
Thought
on a
I do
different-
some shit.
You know what? There
Drawing
are
the
some
plays, like-
there are some blowouts though that I like too. Like I don't know why, Maz. You're probably gonna get mad at me.
Oh, never.
The first.
Oh, don't you bring up Super Bowl 35.
No. The
Ravens over the Giants.
no. The first Dallas Buffalo Super Bowl. I
laughed at it.
I enjoyed it.
No, I wasn't mad. I had
Yeah.
the Cowboys.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like that was because they were the young, brash team, and everybody, and again, I think it has something to do with your youth. They were the young, brash team, and everybody said Jimmy Johnson can't do it, and everybody shit on him for trading Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
And then they built this team, and they just decimated them. Just decimated. So,
No,
KG, I guess I never really thought about it. If I had to pick a favorite Super Bowl.
Well, first of all, the greatest blowout is that Peyton Manning Seahawks Super
I was
Bowl.
there.
That shit was,
And I loved every minute of it. I loved that.
We had a Super Bowl party that year, and just like everybody was so excited before, and then literally probably 30 minutes into the game, the whole vibe had changed because you knew it was over as soon as it started. You kind of knew like, oh damn, this
Kenny.
ain't gonna be a good day for the Broncos.
Kenny, I was walking around MetLife in the middle of the third quarter, just walking around, seeing how everything was. I went to the team store,
God
sat
damn.
in the store.
In a Super Bowl.
In the
like-
Super Bowl. By that time, the score was like 35 to
You
whatever.
guys, the biggest blowout was Denver getting hammered by Frisco.
Ooh,
No, for sure.
It was 55-10, and it was
not that close.
I've said this before. Statute of limitations are up. At one point in time, I was a degenerate gambler, legitimately.
Yeah.
I was a kid who did not have $500, who put $500 on it, and my guy, the fat man, was like, "You better hope this hits. I don't want to come after you." And literally, you're sitting there 10 minutes into the game going, I can go do something.
Yes.
I can go spend $300 of that money
Yep.
because there ain't no way in hell they're covering that 8.5 or whatever.
Did
the hell
you
it
double up when they played the Chargers?
I probably
that was
should've.
another one.
Yeah, there was no
No
way
way.
Stan Humphries was winning that game. No way was he winning that game.
Worst national anthem. Kathy Lee Gifford, that particular Super Bowl.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I hated her.
That's a great KG. I guess I never even thought about
I'm
that.
telling you, yeah, I got some
What's
favorites in the
what's the favorite Super? I never really thought about it.
Mine's for sure 21. I cried. Giants finally became Giants.
Yeah.
They beat the
39-20,
Broncos.
right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Phil Simms.
Yeah.
Phil
I got a
Simms.
special place in my heart for the Air McNair Super Bowl too. That was
a great game.
That
That
was
was
a
the second
great-
Super
Boy,
Bowl that
that-
I visually
That was
remember.
a great.
God, I wanted
Oh,
the Titans to
man.
win that game.
I still to this day wish Air McNair had got
I
across,
watched that game holding my son.
Yeah.
Like, who was 3 months old at the time.
Yeah.
But you know how that dad thing, I can't wait to watch games with you and all that
Right,
stuff.
right.
Hey, Jack, remember when we watched that Super Bowl together? Dad, I was burping all over myself. What are you talking about? Right? That's exactly
Man, look how close they came to winning that game.
That was insane, bro. Still to this
Reaching
day.
out.
Dyson, 1
Yep.
yard.
On the last play.
One-
like,
Who tackled
it's a
him? Mike,
fucking-
1 yard.
Who
Like, that is
tackled him? Mike-
literally a
Mike,
movie.
Mike Jones.
Yeah, Mike Jones.
Mike
Yeah.
Jones.
Mike
was the
Jones.
tackle.
1 yard. 1 yard.
Not even.
Yeah, right, it really wasn't.
I don't
He
like
was
when the
right
boss
at the
comes
goal
in,
line.
like at the end of the show, and is just sitting
No,
here.
Anson digs us.
No, but I don't like when he comes in here and it
Now
almost,
he's going to go there.
see, it almost, yeah, see, here it comes.
You guys forgot a name change.
All right.
Ron Mexico, man.
Yeah, shout out Ron
How
Mexico.
great was that? I had so
Boy,
much
Ron
fun with that
Mexico.
back in the day on the radio. Ron Mexico. Michael Vick, Ron Mexico.
Wow. How about the first person, first MVP to say I'm going to Disney was
Phil Sims.
Phil Sims, correct.
Yep.
Was it Sims?
And
No
who
kidding.
voiced the commercials?
Mark Champion.
The great Mark Champion.
Yeah. Oh,
Shout out.
That's funny. That's fantastic.
Hats off to MC. I'll see you tonight, Mark.
All right.
See you at the Piston game.
So legit. You are not going.
Kenny, you want to go?
Going.
Anthony, you want to get into
Kenny,
this action?
Kenny, you wanna go?
I'm thinking about it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm
I'm thinking about it. We went to the Cruise game last night.
You
Shout
are
out
not
Kool-Aid,
going to the game.
I am.
No, you aren't.
I will be there.
You will take one step out. I'm going to do a Maz imitation. All right, here's your door. Captain, that's no way I'm going to the game. It's like minus 58.
Oh man.
Let's order a pizza. That's what you're going to say.
I'm going to the game.
And that's the right decision.
Rockets lost last night.
They did.
They're going to lose again tonight.
I would
Damn right.
immediately say, let's get a pizza. We're staying in tonight. I'm not going.
Twice last night.
Cade's making 40 tonight. 40.
All right. Listen, be safe out there. All right, so final. Your Super Bowl matchup is going to be, Maz.
Seattle, Denver.
Rams Broncos.
You going with the road dog.
Yes, sir.
I hate to be. I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I'm going to go with the
Hey.
favorites. I'm going to go with the favorites. I don't feel good about the Seahawks, though.
How about you, Cam?
Pats, Seahawks.
I don't feel good about the Seahawks.
By the way,
Seahawks
Michigan,
Thursday,
Ohio State tonight.
Yeah.
Trey Burke.
He
Jersey
was,
celebration.
He was
Hey,
awesome.
shout
Goes
out.
to the rafters tonight.
He really.
Trey Burke was a
He
dog.
was. You know, it's funny because and I know
Maybe I'll go to
Anson's-
that game instead.
Anson's to my right. You. There is no way
Maybe I'll go
that
to
you
that
are
game
driving
instead.
all the way to Ann Arbor.
Why not?
You didn't want to drive to Ann Arbor when it was 50 degrees.
Go Blue.
Sorry, KG. I
Right.
wanted to go to the game, but it was 50 days.
You're right.
Look, if I had a good parking spot in Ann Arbor, I'd go. But they
All
make
right.
you
Yeah,
park like
parking
a
is
mile
a- is
away.
a-
So,
Yes,
two
yeah.
Spartan guys here.
Yeah.
Not very often do you say this about the other guys.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching Trey Burke play that last year when they went to the championship.
Man,
I
I'm still
enjoyed
mad
watching
about that.
him play.
Fuck Louisville for life.
Yeah,
Yes.
F. Patino.
All right. Fuck Louisville, man.
All right.
That
We
was
forgot to talk about the Wings losing in overtime.
goaltending, goddammit.
To me, in
The
a
Wild-
back-to-back night, I don't lose too much sleep over that.
But in overtime.
You got a point after a back-to-back night. No,
What do you think of Quinn Hughes?
you're asking the wrong guy. I think
42
you know
assists
that.
already, guys.
You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah.
I think you know that.
They should have traded for
He's
him.
no Lane Hudson, but
They
no,
should have traded
but
for him.
Listen,
Oh.
that was. I'm sorry. I watched the guy. I did his games. I told anybody that would listen, this guy's an absolute stud, and I still can't believe he went that far in the draft. It's insane.
Wings at Jets tomorrow.
Yes. All right, we got to get out of here. Cam, thank you for stepping in. KG, always a pleasure.
Yep.
Maz, enjoy your night at
Absolutely,
home
y'all.
because you aren't going anywhere tonight.
I'll see you, Pistons. I'll be
You
there.
are not.
Hey.
See, here's the best thing. KG, he won't send the picture at 6 o'clock. You know why?
It's-
Because that means he would have to confess that we were right.
No, that's
I
true.
can't do it. The chat will get all over me.
That's true. I did kind of want to run through the super chat since people paid. It's only like
Oh, yeah.
5 of them.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. So shout out to everybody that contributed
Thanks,
money.
guys.
Dante151, $10 super chat. His name, you mean Davin Hurt all the time, LOL. Also, Woodward Sports without Maz is not the same. Also, if the Dodgers are
Leave
the
Maz
Taliban, then the Astros are Al Qaeda
Yes.
in Maz's eyes.
Yes.
Maz would agree with me.
Absolutely.
Shout
Who
out-
wrote that? That Dante?
Yeah, that's Dante.
God bless you, Dante.
Shout out Curtis Schultz, $5.
Schultz!
Maz, I like you. Greater than, hey, you can come over and F my sister.
Ooh. Thanks, man.
Austin L, $2 super chat. Demo will be traded for a third round, maybe a second. That's a little high.
And a dream.
Yeah, right. Shout out to Larry Buss, 2305 in the chat, $5 super chat. Maz, if the Vikings would have stepped outdoors, do they have a championship by now?
If they would have stayed outdoors, they're the Vikings. Probably not. I would have loved it, though.
Yeah, outdoors in Minnesota East.
How did that team blow it in 98? They were a machine. They were the highest scoring
Ask
team
Gary Anderson.
ever.
Ask Gary
They had
Anderson.
a kicker who didn't miss a
All year.
kick all year.
All year.
And then missed the biggest kick of the
Yep.
year.
Yeah.
And the Falcons win it in overtime.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Crazy.
Dirty Birds, man. Do a Dirty Bird for me. Before
No
we
way.
leave. That's fine.
No, we might get you to do one, Maz. But we got 2 more here. Detroit, DC, $2 super chat. Tomorrow, not promised. Go to a game with Maz, Sean.
Yeah. Tomorrow is not promised, Sean.
I promised you I will.
A Tiger
Not
game.
anytime
though.
soon.
Yeah, it'll be a Tiger game, like you said.
I'll get you tickets. All right?
love that.
I'll get you tickets.
No, we're going to a game this
Yeah,
year.
all of us
Tiger
are
game.
going to a game.
Yes.
Count on it.
Kenny, you better ask your wife now.
Yeah, you're right. I got to put in the paperwork
put it
real
in.
quick. It's a process.
You going where?
Yeah. Shout out to Labardi, last super chat, $5. Shout out watching he meant football with my father, uncles, and grandparents in their original house when they immigrated legally in quotation marks.
Nothing.
Gotta be careful with ice.
Honest to goodness, nothing better. Even with my grandfather and my dad laughing at me because the Lions blew that game against the Bears. So just wonderful memories. And again, for people like me, like that was it for my dad and I. We didn't talk about anything else. Like nothing. Like there's nothing. We had nothing in common. It's weird. I joke about it all the time. I don't know where I came from. I'm not like those people. They're probably saying the exact same thing. Let's be completely honest. Peace, you guys. Have a great weekend.
You too, fellas.
Peace, y'all.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine.
Another good show on the books.
Muscle freeze, the ache. No
That one
side
seemed
effects,
long,
no
though.
mistake. Chill Sub-Zero. I see
Long, but we were good.
feel the chill.
Hey.
It's hard for you. It's not magic, just science.
Welcome, man. Maz, Cameron. What's up, KG?
Did you say Q? Yeah. Sean.
Q it is.
You all right?
Good. I thought you said cute.